Well, I think it is crucially important to first and foremost ensure that your beliefs and background forms a part of your dining experience to your guests. Where you grew up, what you enjoyed eating with family and friends, what was the food staples. You should hone in on the things which you do best. Recipes passed on from generations with locally produced seasonal ingredients, which forms a part of your heritage. Food should really be a storyteller. South African cuisine is a unique fusion of many different external cultures' influences. These include Dutch, French, Indian, and Malaysian flavors and techniques that continue to make their way onto menus of restaurants. This has translated to a wide variety of textures, tastes, and aromas. One of the most significant influences is that of the Dutch that settled in South Africa in the 1600s. Because the Dutch traversed the country in search of places to settle and had no sort of refrigeration devices, they were known for their dried meat, biltong, which is similar to jerky, and drivels, a dried sausage, and their liberal use of spices and salts for the preservation of foods. Pickling was also frequently used as preservation method and widely common today still. The African cuisine is the widest spread of traditional fare and comprises a host of different subcultures under the African umbrella. These include Zulu, Xhosa, Sotho, Tswana, and many more. Because of the indigenous African tribes have lived off the produce of the land for generations, their food was, and to some extent, still defined by what was locally grown and available. This includes filling staples such as maize, rice, potatoes that are easily cultivated. Vegetables and meat are important to the African communities and include a range of green leafy varieties. Traditionally, meat has come from their own livestock. Therefore, it has been used sparingly and wisely, and often only for special occasions. This means that stews and similar one-pot dishes that are easily created over fire and characteristic of this type of cuisine. Famous African dishes include tripe, millipap, which is a corn-based porridge usually fortified with animal fat, beans, and vegetables; sampan beans, sour milk porridge, and dumplings. Another very important influence is that of the Malays, today a cuisine known as Cape Malay. It is fused in the entire country with particularly strong ties to Western Cape. Spices such as cinnamon, cardamom, and coriander and chilies are frequently used. Most dishes include pickled fish, spicy curries, and a number of different types of stews. I pay homage to the above by using curry blends as inspired Malay cooking. Pickling and of seafood as well as vegetables is very common on my menus. The use of dried sausage and meat such as drivels and biltong previously talked about. The use of maize, samp, and barley, we do it a lot like risotto style. The use of grapes, wine, and locally farmed honey, as well as olive oil from the farm. The use of indigenous fynbos such as speckworm and wild rosemary, also known as kapokbos, from our harvest garden. We try to do this by creating dishes from our heritage but using modern cooking methods. We focus on using ancient grains such as millet, samp, barley, maize, sorghum, and really utilizing them in a way rather than your normal grains that you would use or that you are used to. We use sustainable and organically farmed ingredients as far as possible. We try to focus a lot on our vegan and vegetarian meals that we put on offer, which is meat free, and then actively cultivating workplace wellness by making a shift in working and improving positive workplace morale. I think the following strategies would be extremely important to follow to achieve this. I would say exceptional service from booking to arrival, proper training on the brand, the style of food on the menu, be able to sell the brand, make it a belief. It should be a story that aligns with the menu. Constant flow, you need to eliminate waiting periods. You need to set an expectation for the guest and then make sure that you fully execute that expectation and even as far as possible try to exceed that. Create a comfortable, warm, and vibey atmosphere. This is key to guests wanting to be there and spend more time there and definitely even return. Always have options and variety, and really listen to feedback that guests are giving you, and try to build on that. Definitely utilizing customized systems to automate various tasks like taking reservations, ordering, inventory management to improve efficiency and eliminate manual errors. This could also lead to cost reduction. The use of online media platforms is very important as training tools to help share knowledge, new ideas, and trends in the culinary world, and also to give chefs more exposure to the global industry.